Recording was good. Key to victory. Let's look at this real quick. Who are we versing again? We're versing Green Bay. One new injury, abdominal tear. That's crazy. Oh. Alright. Let's advance week. They beat the Bears, of course. Minimum passing. Of course. I guess we'll be running something. That's fast. Alright, we did that. Upgrades. He only has 87 speed, which is not it. But I mean, he did make up ground on Debo and George Kittle. So it's whatever. It works. We are at Lombardi Field.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Staff point, when you have to see what some talent trees make you select a path to
They don't have Devontae, which is gonna be weird looking at. Look at this down here, Rodgers. Aiden Hutchinson's for this not going.
Green Bay looking for their 5th straight win over Detroit. The Lions and Packers are headed your way next on Monday night.
Josh Pascal didn't really do nothing much. I don't even know if he even got tackled. We had like 6 or 7 sacks at one target.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. No team needs more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the new-look Lion offense here in 2021, led by their quarterback in his first season in Detroit after 5 in L.A., Jared Goff.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was hard to pop all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
All right, this. Come on, 72, keep your block.
This to the 29, a gain of 4. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 4th down and 6. From the gun, here's Goff. Forced out to his left. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Play action. Here's Goff. He'll buy some time right.
Head top. Damn.
Thrown across his body and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And I know I had a person open too. I'm just trying to push stuff. I'm kind of sabotaging because I really don't want to have a good season with Detroit.
Green Bay Packer offense. Rodgers now in his 17th season in the league, and of course, coming off the MVP trophy. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Fantasy football coming up.
20 carries, 76 yards.
I already know who I'm want to get. I want to get Josh Allen as my first pick. I want to get Josh Allen, or if it's a 2 quarterback league, I get Josh Allen and Tua. That would be crazy if I could get that. If I'm not able to get Josh Allen, I might go Derek Carr, honestly, because he has Devontae and Darren Waller. He has weapons. Like Kyler as quarterback. Honestly, when I had Jonathan Taylor last year, he played great. I'd want Jonathan Taylor. Rookies, not much offensive options for rookies because no line in fantasy football. Aiden Hutchinson with the sack. Yes, sir. Like, honestly, not much for rookies. Jay Jets, I think, is going to have a great year. D-Hop, I don't know if he's going to have a good year. Devontae might not have a good year because Derek Carr also has Darren Waller. Titans, I might go Travis Kelce, probably the best option, because now he's like Patrick Mahomes' main option. Like he was his main option, but he had other people. He doesn't have much other people. I mean, other than Juju.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
No, don't catch it. But Jamar Chase, I might go Joe Burrow, Joe Burr, Cooper Cup. Honestly, I don't really know much of fantasy football this year. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a good year.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack.
Nobody can get open there. 3 yards is fine.
Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his stats when we get back. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're
Forgot I could only do coach suggestions. Cool.
Supposed to go. And he did on that play.
They'll try the air now with Goff.
Oh, too late. Way too late.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I'm not playing good right now.
Now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. It's complete.
There's James. He's playing great.
Before he gets into enemy territory. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play quarterback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be.
No.
They try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
I saw that coming. It was either R1 or triangle. I don't know. I thought that those would be my only 2 options, and both of those are kind of locked up. I'm not so 100% sure about R1, but I know he's getting covered. And I thought if a linebacker would pick up on R1, then triangle would be right there in the middle of the field. But I don't know if I threw it too late or something. There's a guy covering him. There's a guy right there in his zone. Oh, dude, just run away from him. I literally saw him, like, pick up on him. Then he just ran away from him.
And Charles, even though he's slip sliding towards 40, it is certainly a tough task to ask a defense to stop Aaron Rodgers. But what can they at least try?
Yes, sir. They're kind of all gone.
And the cannoli?
Yeah.
Dude, you really need to stop eating so much goddamn sweets.
Yes, sir.
Right. Once you go to bed without eating, you got them all.
To slow him down.
I think for him, is take advantage of the few opportunities he gives you. He's not going to throw very many interceptions, so if you get a chance to get your hands on the ball, you better take it. But if you can get him off the field on 3rd down, that is a huge one. Be able to blanket receivers, knock the ball free, but get off the field, because the longer that drive goes, he's going to put it in the end zone.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Rodgers again now. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. Allen Lazard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates.
Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone. It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Goff's throw taken in by Hawkinson here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now it's Goff. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Yeah.
And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
That was in?
That
looked
kick, by the
wobbly.
way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Perfect kick.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Rodgers on the return. Now a hit.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly a disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Watkins here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. How about this? They'll try the option left side. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. Right back to Williams, and this time he's got it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Gone. Flushed out right. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, it's Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Lions will take over. Now a look at Will Fuller as he and the rest of the offense gears up to get ready to go again. They've got to find a way to get him more involved in this game plan. Down here in the second quarter, he doesn't even have a catch.
And don't think they're not hearing about it in the huddle and on the sidelines. And we often think of wide receivers at times being disruptive. It's just that they know their talents and they know the type of plays they can make, and they can make big ones. They want the ball to help their team.
Yeah, you got to think he's going to want the ball more. One target, no catches. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
And a fresh start for DeAndre Swift and his teammates with this brand new coaching staff. And they believe he can be a 3-down back. They want to get him in space against linebackers. 46 catches his rookie year. They expect
touchdown, Detroit.
Go way to step up in the pocket. Always good read.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
In the pocket, fired it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
They've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Let him know. Let him know.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a throw here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
I hate the hit sticks.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Because when you're reading hit stick.
From the 31, Rodgers.
Open
man, here is Cobb.
When you're reading hit sticks, it's like you're not going to fumble it. Like, you only fumble it. If you get a hit stick 10 times, you fumble it once. Maybe. But, like, if you're hit sticking someone, it's frustrating.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Second and goal from inside the 5.
I have for today. You sure?
Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Don't know who you are.
In there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Third and goal and still a long way from the end zone. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Touchdown.
Yeah, that's not a touchdown. Where's the challenge at?
Randall Cobb, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So that drive takes him down the field.
Kick it inside the end zone.
And the result, a Green Bay score. Williams now on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Yo, now it wants me to play. Go.
So we are at halftime here. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Rodgers on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Well, the Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And then he doesn't get the time.
Touchdown, Packers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections, and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in.
Is someone open?
I
feel like
someone go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now gone. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We need a score.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for choke. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Head top. Head top. He's little.
And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game.
He's little.
That are built to be big-arm quarterbacks. Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it,
Oh my God.
Stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned.
He's little.
Goff looking to throw. That's caught at the 1. And
You're kidding me.
stepped out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the two-point try will be unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cobb. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. He'll be taken down, but not
Randall Cobb is
midfield.
right now.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10
does he have
at the 48-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it.
Oh my God.
Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
Oh, I was about to poop my pants.
A little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. Flush to his right. And this is
Oh my God. Oh my God. What are you doing?
And now it's 4th down. There's Goff.
Goff! Jared Goff! What are you doing?
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and didn't do it very often.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time we're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. Now a hit and a loose ball.
Oh my God.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Big bomb, baby.
Of your offensive line. Tell me they control your fate.
Good
Leverage
job.
guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense.
Yeah, I just threw it too late. That's me.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Eluding the pressure right.
Can Goff get a good rollout pass, bro? That's like the 4th time.
Novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Boy, how about the speed
It could
with
be
which this
Clark,
offense can
even
get
though
down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jamal Williams. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Rodgers on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get spun that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
This game doesn't work.
Back now at Lambeau. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh, that's long.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On second down, it's Jones, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
54 is playing pretty good. He played really good for us last year.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he will get
completely messed up. He's just going around up the middle. Where was the linebacker?
Aaron Jones.
Because I know I ran a zone.
On the year. And the Packers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Williams. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Don't go next level until you have
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
a huge
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Hold
it's
on.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd and 10, Goff. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Nice job there by Darnell Savage, plucking that one out of the air for an interception. And he played between free safety and strong safety in the early part of his NFL career. But if you ask him what position he plays,
I just got picked on my own player.
Former first-round pick, led Green Bay with 4
We're trading
interceptions in 2012.
We have to trade
The
one
run
on
got
this season.
4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A safety, a good 5 DB maybe.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Packers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
We're getting burnt by tight ends.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in.
Oh, positive out of here.
At this point, you just go ahead and
Jamason Williams is start. Jamason Williams is someone that we cannot trade in one.
Offensively, good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
I mean, DBs.
This one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Not going to start out 2-0, which is fine.
So it's Packer football.
I mean, we're trying to get a good draft pick for next year. Trying to possibly get Bryce Young. He could fall. If not him, maybe Bo Nix, because I know Bo Nix is going to go up. Bo Nix should not be 20.
Folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We could have played so much better. If we wouldn't have played so sloppy, we would have won. I mean, like, we would have won by like 10, 20 points. Jared Goff. And I guess it's me. Played horrible. In passing. We couldn't get anything done in running. We threw a couple picks. That's probably a good negative. Just run it out the clock. Are you kidding me?
To make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then,
you really kick it at the end.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Really kicked it at the end. You really had to do that.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think
Jared Goff had how many picks?
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything.
3.
Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
Aaron Rodgers destroyed us. He had 85
Green
completion
Bay,
percentage.
it's
That's
a win
crazy.
here.
Well, good game. See y'all. Now we're finna start recording. See y'all. I'm finna post this right now. It might take a little bit to upload though.